Hello friends, so once again myself Amol Chavan and I'm here to teach you engineering mechanics subject. So today we are going to start with the type 2 under the rectilinear motion, okay, where a is the function of t. In type 1 we have learned x is the function of t and we differentiated x to get the v and then the acceleration. So now in this case we will get A ka equation. If you go through this question, a particle moves along a straight line with an acceleration of A is equal to 4t square minus 2. So in this question, they have given the equation of A, okay, and where A is in a meter per second square and t is in a seconds. When t is equal to 0, the particle is at 2 meters. So this condition is given to you. जब भी हम ये प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करेंगे, मैंने पहले ही कहा था टाइप 1 में भी कि आपको जो इक्वेशन मिलेगा वो पहले नोट डाउन कर लो. ओके, सो फर्स्ट आई विल राइट डाउन द इक्वेशन. ए इज इक्वल टू 4t स्क्वायर माइनस 2. सो दिस इज द इक्वेशन गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन. नाउ विल अंडरस्टैंड कि क्या क्या कंडीशंस दिए, ओके, टू सॉल्व दिस प्रॉब्लम. तो यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो कि व्हेन t इज इक्वल टू 0 द पार्टिकल इज एट 2 मीटर एंड दे मेंशन, सी दिस इज वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट, ये स्टेटमेंट जो है वो आपको ठीक से पढ़ना होगा, ओके, अदरवाइज यू विल मेक अ मिस्टेक इन द साइन कन्वेंशंस एंड अल्टीमेटली यू विल लूज योर मार्क्स बिकॉज ऑफ रॉन्ग आंसर. ओके, तो यहाँ पे देखो क्या करना है हमें. t इज इक्वल टू 0 दिया है, द पार्टिकल इज एट 2 मीटर्स एंड द लेफ्ट ऑफ द ओरिजिन. ओके, तो ये कंसेप्ट थोड़ा ठीक से समझ लो. यहाँ पे सी when I say particle is at 2 मीटर एंड टू द लेफ्ट ऑफ द ओरिजिन, ये थोड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट है. ओके, ये थोड़ा ध्यान से समझ लो. सपोज इफ आई कंसिडर दिस लाइन ओवर हियर, इफ आई ड्रॉ अ लाइन ओवर हियर, ठीक है, एंड द थिंग इज दैट आई टेक अ ओरिजिन. दिस इज ओरिजिन O. So towards left, okay, whatever the distance, okay, whatever the position, okay, towards left, okay, we have to consider negative sign, okay, negative. Is it clear? And towards right हम क्या लेंगे? Positive, okay, positive. Is it clear? Okay, so now what they mention, the condition is at t is equal to 0, okay, I'll mention the conditions. This is our equation. Now I'll mention conditions here. At t is equal to 0 seconds, okay, the particle is at 2 meter, okay, but क्या है? To the left of the origin. Left of the origin मतलब you have to mention negative sign, okay, minus 2 meter. Is it clear? Okay. So now if you go through the question, so they have also given the second condition. When t is equal to 0, the particle is at 20 meter. Okay, so here it is at 20 meter. So again t is equal to 2 seconds. The position is 20 meter, but again they mention what? To the left of the origin. To the left of the origin. To left of the origin matlab again with the negative sign convention. So I'll mention minus 20, okay, minus 20 meter, you can say. Okay, so these are the conditions given in the question. So what we have to determine, okay, what we have to determine, so position of the particle at t is equal to 4 seconds. So they ask for what? Determine what at t is equal to 4 second. What is x? What is x? So these are the conditions. Okay, these are the conditions given and we have to determine what? This one. So now equation is clear to you. This is equation given in the question. From here it is very much clear that a is a function of t. Okay, a is a function of t and this is type number 2 question. Okay, So now I'll proceed further. Now I have equation, I have a condition. Now in type number 1 we had a x first, okay, we had a what, x. So we differentiated it to get the velocity, okay, and velocity to the acceleration by differentiation. तो यहाँ पे क्या किया हमने, differentiate, then again differentiate with respect to time, okay. But now what we are going to do here is, this is what, when x is a function of t, when x is a function of t, but now we have a is a function of t, correct. तो हमें क्या करना है, exactly उल्टा करना है, okay, not the differentiation but integration. हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा, integration करना पड़ेगा exactly in the reverse order. So I'll start with the a here. तो a का इक्वेशन हमारे पास है, तो हम क्या करेंगे यहाँ पे, इंटीग्रेशन, ओके, टू गेट द वेलोसिटी, एंड अगेन हम उसको इंटीग्रेशन करेंगे, तो क्या मिलेगा हमें, पोजीशन, ओके. सो ये आपको ध्यान में रखना है फ्लो, बिकॉज दिस इज वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट. When x is the function of t, हमें क्या करना है, डिफरेंशिएशन, ओके, और a का जब रहेगा एग्जैक्टली उल्टा, क्या करेंगे हम, इंटीग्रेशन, ओके. सो दिस इज द फ्लो आई कैन से दैट यू हैव टू फॉलो व्हाइल सॉल्विंग द क्वेश्चन. अब यहां पे आई विल कम टू द सॉल्यूशन. So first I'll take a equation of a. A is equal to 4 t square minus 2. तो मैंने क्या कहा, we have to go with the integration. Integration निकालना पड़ेगा हमें. So if a is what, dv by dt, ये हमने पहले भी देखा हुआ है, which is equal to 4 t square minus 2. So now dv becomes what, 4 t square minus 2 into dt, cross multiplication. Now I'll apply the integration. Now I'll what, apply the integration on both sides. So after integrating on both sides, what I'll get here, dv, so here it is v, velocity, which is equal to now 4 t square, so it becomes what, 4 t cube by 3, minus, it is a constant, so again 2 t, plus a constant, so let it be, this is first constant, so c1, okay, this is the first constant of integration, okay. So this is my equation number 1. Sorry, this first equation was like this. Here equation number 1, a ka equation, so this becomes equation number 2, okay. Now I'll proceed further and I'll integrate this, because I know v is nothing but what, dx by dt. So v is nothing but what, dx by dt, which is equal to 4 t cube by 3 minus 2t plus c1. So dt will go on the other side, so my equation will become dx is equal to 4 t cube by 3 minus 2t plus c1 into dt. तो अब क्या करेंगे हम, we'll apply the integration on both sides, okay. So dx, so it becomes what, x over here on this side is equal to, now 4 t cube है, so 4 is the constant as it is. Now t raised to 4, I'll write here 4 by 3, and then t cube's integration is t raised to 4 divided by 4, okay, minus, okay, let it be, this is one term, minus 2, I'll keep constant as it is, into t square by 2, okay, plus, now it is a constant, so c1 into t, okay, plus again one more constant because of second integration, c2. So c2 is the second constant of integration, okay. we have integrated twice, so this is second. Now here the thing is that we have a third equation. Okay, we have a third equation here. Now conditions are with us. What are the conditions here? So just go through this. First, at t is equal to 0, we have x is equal to minus 2. At t is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 2. So what we'll do here, see, now we have two equations. Okay, we'll start with this. What is the condition at t is equal to 0, x is minus 2. Now I'll put these values over here. So at t is equal to 0, but before that, see, this 4 will get cancelled, this 2 will get cancelled. Okay, I rewrite this equation. X is equal to t raised to 4 by 3 minus t square plus c1 into t plus c2. Okay, so if I put t is equal to 0, so you can see here this terms become 0. This is 0, this is 0, and this is 0, 0, 0. And if I put x is equal to minus 2, okay, then I'm getting what? C2 is equal to minus 2. Okay, C2 is equal to minus 2. So this is the value of constant that we are getting here. Okay, considering what? Condition 1. Putting what? Condition 1. Now I'll rewrite this equation by putting value of C2. So x is equal to t raised to 4 by 3, okay, t raised to 4 by 3 minus t's square plus c1 into t, and instead of now c2 I'll mention minus 2. Okay, minus 2. So now this is my new equation, putting the value of c2. Now I'll use this equation for further calculations. If you want, I can mention here equation number 4. Okay, now second condition, we know that condition 2, and condition 2 is at t is equal to, just go through this, you can find the equation, condition, t is equal to 2, x is equal to minus 20, x is equal to minus 20. So t is equal to 2, x is equal to minus 20. And where we are putting this? In equation, that is our new equation, equation 4. Okay, so we have an equation here 4. I'll put these values in this equation. So my equation will become x is equal to, okay, otherwise I'll mention x is equal to minus 20 directly here. So my equation will become minus 20, minus 20 is equal to, now t is 2, so t 2 raised to 4 divided by 3 minus 2's square plus c1 into 2 and minus 2. Okay, minus 2. So this is my equation after putting t is equal to 2 and x is equal to minus 20. So we have to simplify this. Okay, so I'll use a calculator over here. So first is a 2 raised to 4. I rewrite this, minus 20 is equal to 2 raised to 4. So which is equal to 16 by 3 minus 2 raised to 2, that is 4, plus 2c1 minus 2. So here 16 by 3 becomes, it is 5.333. So my equation becomes 20 is equal to 5.333 minus 4 plus 2c1 minus 2. Now I will rearrange the terms. In order to get the c1. So this equation will become minus 20. This comes on this side minus 5.333. This becomes plus on the other side plus 4, and this also becomes plus 2 is equal to 2c1. Okay, I have shifted this term towards the left side of the equation. Okay, so this is minus, this becomes plus, and this becomes plus. So now if I do it on the calculator, you can see here minus 20 minus 5.333 plus 4 plus 2. Okay, so this is equal to, I am getting minus 19.333. Okay, this is what? Minus 19.333, which is equal to 2c1. So in order to get the value of c1, this becomes divided by 2. So the answer becomes minus 9.667. I rounded off. Okay, so c1 ka value now we have. So now we have both values with the c1 and c2. Okay, you can see here we have a c2 is equal to minus 2. So now in the next step, c2 we have a minus 2 and c1 we have a minus 9.667, and because of that my x equation becomes when I put the values t raised to 4, this is the first equation I can say here. See, yes, x is equal to t raised to 4 by 3 t square plus c1t plus c2. Okay, so I'll write the equation here, t raised to 4 by 3 minus t square plus, now c1's value is known to you, that is minus 9.667 into t minus c2, that is minus 2. So this is my equation after putting the values in x ka equation. Okay, I'll highlight this equation because now we are going to use this equation only to solve the question, final solution. Now what they have asked, they asked the value of x at t is equal to given seconds. So first go through this question. So here they mention what? Find x at t is equal to 4. So we have to use x ka equation and we have to find the value of x at t is equal to 4 second. It is already asked in the question. We have already discussed here. See, at t is equal to 4, determine the position. So I'll come back to my equation. Here it is my equation. Okay, so condition was find x when t is equal to 4. Okay, t is equal to 4. So I'll put the values in the equation. So x we have to find, which is equal to 4 raised to 4 divided by 3 minus 4 the square. Now this becomes minus only, so minus 9.667 into 4, t ka value minus 2. So if you solve this, you will get the answer for the x. So I'll use calci over here. See, 4 is raised to 4 becomes 256 divided by 3 So this is 85.333. 4s are square 16 minus 9.667 into 4. So this becomes 38.668 minus 2. Okay, so now finally we are getting the value of x here. और मैं क्या करूँगा यहाँ पे, I'll directly solve this. 85.333 minus 16 minus 38.668 minus 2. So my final answer is 28.665. 28.665 meters. Okay, so this is the answer that we are looking for to complete the solution. Okay. So guys, what we have done here, it is similar to the type 1. Only thing is that in the reverse order. Okay. In type 1, we know how to solve the question when x equation is given to you, where x is the function of t. Okay. So exactly what we did here is integration. Instead of differentiation, integration. X to v, v to a. So instead of this, now a is the function of t. So a to v by integration, v to x by integration. Okay. So important thing is that these questions are very easy. These questions are very easy. You must know the knowledge of basic integration. Okay. So I request you to go through the different problems. I'll give you here, a number of problems for the practice as well. Okay. तो आप ये थोड़ा समझ के सॉल्व करो. दिस क्वेश्चंस आर वेरी इजी बेस्ड ऑन द रेक्टिलिनियर मोशन एंड यू कैन इजीली सिक्योर 5 to 6 marks. You can see here this question was asked for the 4 marks. There is nothing in this question, only 2 integration, basic integration, and then just put the conditions to solve the problem. Okay, so I'll take few more questions on type 2 as well. Okay, so do practice and of course use calculator on your own. Okay, because if you fail to use calculator, you will not get the correct answers. If you have any queries, please ask me in the comment box. I'll definitely revert back to you. You suggest me the examples that needs to be solved. Okay, और हम SPPU के previous year questions के paper हम solve करने वाले. Same time I am now introducing the series for engineering graphics subject. Okay, तो engineering graphics के भी हम 4 units complete करने वाले हैं by solving all previous year question papers. Okay, so please stay tuned to this channel. Please subscribe it and like if you understand the problems. And thank you very much. Please do practice and prepare well. See you in the next video. Thank you.